Everybody, this is Gene over at CommunityFi, and today we have our first comparison video, and we're just going to compare two devices, same manufacturer, different generations. We previously reviewed this product. This is the TBMS100 by Browan. We love it a lot, Browan Marry IoT, and it's very, very accurate. We've had no problems. We have a number of people using it for really creative uses, humidors and pantry boxes and things like that. It's really, really a great device, and we love it a lot. And recently there's been a new addition to the family, and it's this guy, the MS10. And there's a lot of advantages to this, so we wanted to tell you about it so that you can find other types of use cases for this device. So the main difference, one of the big differences between these two devices is that the TBMS100 does have a replaceable battery, but it's not one that you would typically see. So it's not like a AA or AAA battery. It uses this kind of a little bit more unique battery. So some people thought that was a little bit of a downside. So what they've done in the latest generation with the MS10 is it uses standard batteries, as you can see. So standard AA batteries, which means that now you can just find them on your shelf and replace them. So that's a really big change, and a lot of people applaud that and love that. The second thing is that what they've decided to do with this device is not only give you the motion detection that you have on the first generation, but give you some additional features. So one of them being temperature and humidity, right? And so this will now not only just measure movement in a room, it'll also measure things like temperature and humidity, which is a really, really interesting thing, and actually gives a lot of value because now I don't need multiple sensors to do this task. I can have one that does it all. The other feature that they've added that we really like is that it now has its own app. So Marry IoT has launched an app that you can add any of their devices, and it's really easy for you to manage. We provide our customers a dashboard, but some like the fact that a manufacturer has their own app and they can see it and do some other things within that app. So it's definitely very valuable. This can still run off the CommunityFi data credits and so forth, so we can still manage that process for you and onboard it. Or you can also have Marry IoT provide the data credits for a certain period of time for you as well. The other feature that's really, really great about this is that it actually has an alarm. That was one feature we were asking for a number of use cases. We have a lot of people who have RVs, and they said, we love having door sensors and motion sensors, but we would like them to have some kind of noise so that it scares the intruder away. The previous generation, such as this, it doesn't really have an alarm, so it would be more of a passive alarm or a silent alarm would let you know, but it may not let the intruder know. This generation with the MS10 now has that alarm built in, so it now can have an audible alert to that person that they should leave the premises and that they're trespassing, right? And then it also has this great little button on it to turn it on and off. The previous generation didn't have that button. We didn't really see a use for the button, but it is nice to have for some people. So we think this is going to be a really great device, and we're gonna have a lot of people asking and using these devices because of all the added functionality. So we're really, really excited about this and really happy to the relationship that we have with Marry IoT. And again, because this runs on the public Helium network, what that means is this device can travel, go different places that it needs to be, move from building to building. As long as there's a hotspot within range, you will have reception. So it doesn't require Wi-Fi or power to run, right? It runs off batteries and it runs off of helium, which is important. And that's a big advantage to having this device. So the use cases, very similar to the previous generation, but with the humidity and temperature. It also has new use cases. Some people are talking about having these in certain warehouse places to make sure that, number one, the warehouse is kept at the right temperature, and number two, are people going in and out of the space, and so forth. So there's a lot of additional uses now that it has that temperature and humidity sensing. So we think we're going to find multiple use cases for this that we didn't find with the previous generation, and we'll always keep you posted on those as some of our customers ask for unique use cases, and this meets that need. So it's all about finding solutions. So happy sensing, and have a wonderful day, everybody.